Welcome to Chapter 1, Introduction to Agentic AI. In this chapter, we explore the foundation of the AI revolution, systems that don't just respond but act with intention. From understanding what Agentic AI is to its real-world applications, you'll see why this is a major leap from traditional AI. By the end of this chapter, you'll know how Agentic AI transforms ideas into autonomous action. What exactly is Agentic AI? At its core, Agentic AI refers to artificial intelligence systems that operate with goal-driven autonomy. Unlike traditional AI, which only answers queries, Agentic AI can plan, execute, and adapt to changing situations. Imagine you ask a traditional AI, "Give me a 3-day Mumbai trip plan." It will give you a list of attractions. But ask Agentic AI to plan a trip and it will check your calendar, book flights, reserve hotels, arrange airport pickup, create your itinerary, and send you reminders. In short, it's like hiring a project manager who doesn't just tell you what to do, but gets it done for you. What makes Agentic AI different are its key characteristics. First, autonomy. It acts without constant human prompting. Picture an AI warehouse manager that reorders stock, negotiates with suppliers, and schedules trucks automatically. Second, context awareness. It understands past interactions and the current environment, like an AI HR assistant that remembers interviews, tracks employee performance, and recommends promotions. Third, continuous learning. It improves with every interaction, just like an AI marketing system that tests ad campaigns and reallocates budgets for better performance. Finally, multi-step reasoning. It can handle complex, multi-stage tasks like an AI disaster management agent that predicts flood zones, alerts teams, and arranges relief supplies in advance. Why is 2025 the tipping point for Agentic AI? First, there's been an explosion in LLM capabilities. GPT-5 now has persistent memory, meaning it can work on projects for weeks without losing track. Second, seamless integration with APIs and IoT allows AI to act in the real world. Think of a smart irrigation system that uses satellite, weather, and soil data to water fields exactly when needed. Third, business demand for decision-making speed is at an all-time high. AI agents can run supply chain simulations in minutes, reducing delays from weeks to seconds. And finally, competitive advantage. Companies using Agentic AI for route optimization have cut delivery costs by 25%, leaving competitors far behind.
The difference between traditional and Agentic AI is clear. Traditional AI is reactive. It waits for a customer to complain before responding. Agentic AI is proactive. It detects a delivery delay, reroutes the package, and informs the customer before they even know there's a problem. Traditional AI works in single steps, like answering, "What's the weather?" Agentic AI goes further. If it sees rain coming, it reschedules your outdoor meeting, books an indoor venue, and updates your calendar. It's the leap from answering to action. Agentic AI is already making an impact across industries. In healthcare, it can monitor patient vitals around the clock, adjust medication schedules, book checkups, and alert family members in emergencies. In agriculture, it can detect pest outbreaks from drone imagery, predict their spread, order the right pesticides, and dispatch local farmers with precise instructions. In finance, it can detect fraud, freeze accounts, verify customers, and file automated reports to regulators. And in customer service, an AI travel concierge can handle a missed flight by finding the next option, booking it, updating hotel reservations, and sending the new itinerary instantly. To sum it up, Agentic AI is like upgrading from a search engine to a round-the-clock expert partner, one who anticipates your needs, takes decisive action, and keeps getting better every time you interact with it. It's not just the future of AI, it's the future of how we get things done. Welcome to Module. The evolution from reactive AI to agentic AI. In this module, we'll trace the journey of artificial intelligence, from simple question-answer systems to autonomous, goal-driven agents that can think, plan, and act on our behalf. This is not just a tech upgrade. It's a complete shift in how we work with machines. Let's start with reactive AI, the earliest and most basic form of artificial intelligence. Think of it like a calculator. It responds only when you press a button. It doesn't remember past interactions. It can't anticipate needs, and it can't act unless prompted. For example, in customer service, it will simply fetch your order status when you ask. In agriculture, it will tell a farmer today's rainfall, but won't plan irrigation. In healthcare, it gives a patient their blood sugar reading, but won't suggest a next step. In short, it's like a vending machine. Functional, but entirely dependent on you to start the process. Next, we move to proactive AI, a step forward from purely reactive systems. Here, the AI can monitor data and anticipate certain needs, but still needs human confirmation before acting. It can send alerts, raise flags, and make recommendations, but the execution remains manual. For example, an e-commerce system might detect a package delay and send a preemptive apology email, but won't fix the delivery. A smart home system might notice you left the lights on and ask if you'd like them turned off. In healthcare, it might flag an abnormal heart rate to a doctor, but won't schedule the checkup. It's like a weather app that tells you it might rain, but doesn't rearrange your outdoor plans. And then comes Agentic AI, a true game changer. This is where AI becomes a goal-driven partner, capable of planning, reasoning, and executing tasks with minimal human input. It has persistent memory across sessions, can design multi-step workflows, and adapts to new information as it works toward a goal. Imagine a supply chain AI that detects a shipping delay, reroutes packages, updates customers, and adjusts warehouse schedules, all without waiting for you to intervene. Or in agriculture, it notices low soil moisture, aligns it with a rain forecast, reschedules irrigation, orders fertilizer, and notifies farmers instantly. This is AI that acts like a trusted operations manager. You set the goal, it finds the path. Here's how the three levels compare. Reactive AI needs a prompt and gives one-step answers. No memory, no adaptation. Proactive AI watches the environment, sends alerts, and makes suggestions, but waits for your go-ahead. Agentic AI, on the other hand, remembers, plans, adapts, and executes multi-step workflows autonomously, aiming for real-world outcomes, not just information delivery. It's the difference between waiting for instructions, offering hints, and delivering the result. This shift is happening across industries. In agriculture, we've moved from asking for rainfall reports to getting storm alerts, to AI that adjusts irrigation and pesticide schedules on its own. In finance, from checking your account balance to getting fraud alerts, to an AI that blocks suspicious transactions and reissues your card instantly. In healthcare, from retrieving lab results to notifying doctors of abnormalities, to booking follow-ups and adjusting treatments in real time. In smart cities, from reporting traffic congestion to suggesting alternate routes to reprogramming traffic lights and public transport schedules automatically. Each step represents less waiting, more action, and faster results. In short, the real revolution in AI isn't just about making it smarter. It's about making it act. We're moving from AI that waits for your questions to AI that understands your goals, anticipates your needs, and gets the job done. And that's the power of Agentic AI. A shift from information delivery to autonomous achievement.
Welcome to the next module, Key Characteristics of Agentic AI, where we break down the key characteristics that make Agentic AI a game changer in the world of artificial intelligence. we'll explore 7 traits that separate ordinary AI from true digital partners. First, goal-driven autonomy. With Agentic AI, you don't need to give step-by-step commands. You set the goal, and it figures out the best way to achieve it. In agriculture, it is used to improve wheat yield across 50 farms, analyzing soil, adjusting irrigation, creating fertilizer plans, and informing farmers. In logistics, saying, minimize late deliveries this month will optimize routes, rearrange shipments, and balance warehouse loads. It's like having a project manager who owns the task from start to finish. Second, continuous learning and adaptation. Agentic AI evolves in real time, learning from both successes and mistakes. In finance, a fraud detection agent updates its scoring model instantly when new scam patterns emerge. In healthcare, a patient monitoring system adjusts alert thresholds as it learns what's normal for that patient. Think of it like a seasoned driver who instinctively changes speed and route when road conditions change. Third, multi-step reasoning and planning. Instead of stopping after one answer, Agentic AI breaks complex problems into steps and executes them in sequence. In smart cities, to reduce rush hour traffic, it can analyze congestion patterns, reprogram traffic lights, coordinate buses, and send route suggestions to commuters. In agriculture, to stop a pest outbreak, it forecasts risk, schedules pesticide spraying, arranges procurement, and monitors compliance. It's like a chess player thinking several moves ahead. Fourth, persistent memory. This means it remembers past interactions, preferences, and context, even across months or years. In education, it tracks a student's weak areas and tailors lessons accordingly. In agriculture, it remembers each farmer's crop history, soil conditions, and previous advisories to give more personalized recommendations. Like a personal assistant who knows your habits, it makes decisions with a deeper understanding. Fifth, context-aware decision-making. Agentic AI considers the bigger picture, environment, history, constraints, and user intent before acting. In disaster management, before sending evacuation alerts, it checks the weather, road safety, shelter capacity, and population density. In finance, before investing, it studies market trends, past portfolio behavior, and upcoming events. Just like a doctor who diagnoses using all available data, it makes well-informed decisions. Sixth, interagent collaboration. Agentic AI can work in teams of specialized agents, each handling part of a complex task. In supply chains, procurement, logistics, and inventory agents can coordinate. One orders goods, another manages transport, and a third reorganizes the warehouse. In agriculture, weather, irrigation, and pest agents can work together to protect crops. It's like different departments in a company coordinating for a product launch. Seventh, self-reflection and optimization. Agentic AI can evaluate its own performance, spot weaknesses, and fix them without waiting for human feedback. A customer service agent might find recurring problems it couldn't solve, then update its knowledge base. An agricultural advisory bot might notice farmers aren't following certain tips and adjust its message timing or style. Like an athlete reviewing match footage, it's always working to get better.
Welcome to this Agentic AI deployment plan. You've learned the foundations of Agentic AI, but how do we bring this vision to life? That's exactly what this 8-month roadmap is all about. Let's walk through the journey step by step. In the first 2 months, we focus on foundations. This is where we set up the building blocks, data pipelines, training environments, and baseline models. Think of this as laying the ground floor for a skyscraper. The stronger the base, the taller we can be. Next, months 3 and 4 bring in the intelligence layer. Here, AI starts reasoning, not just reacting. We introduce memory systems, context awareness, and adaptive decision-making. This is where our AI graduates from being a smart tool to becoming a thinking partner. In month 5, we enable goal-driven autonomy. Now, Agentic AI can take multi-step actions toward achieving objectives. For example, in agriculture, it doesn't just say, rain tomorrow. It reschedules irrigation, orders inputs, and notifies farmers. This is the first real taste of agentic behavior in the wild. Month 6 is all about inter-agent collaboration. Agents begin to talk to each other. Finance agents, healthcare agents, supply chain agents, exchanging data and coordinating actions. Think of it like assembling a team of experts who finally learn how to work together for a common goal. In month 7, we focus on self-reflection and optimization. The AI starts reviewing its performance, spotting inefficiencies, refining strategies, and learning from mistakes. This is where the system becomes self-improving, unlocking a cycle of continuous growth. And finally, month 8 is about deployment and scaling. Agentic AI moves from controlled pilots to real-world impact in hospitals, farms, cities, and industries. At this stage, it's no longer a lab experiment. It's a trusted partner driving real outcomes. So that's the roadmap. From foundations to intelligence to autonomy, collaboration, optimization, and finally, full-scale deployment. We've now explored the 7 defining characteristics of Agentic AI. From goal-driven autonomy and persistent memory to multi-agent collaboration and self-reflection. These aren't just technical features. They're the foundations of an AI that can think, plan, and act like a true digital partner. The more you understand these traits, the more you'll see how Agentic AI can reshape industries, streamline operations, and even solve problems we haven't imagined yet. In Chapter 2, we'll take a bold step forward, diving into real-world architectures of Agentic AI. We'll explore how these systems are built, the layers that power them, and the tools and frameworks you can use to create your own. From the engine room to the user interface. You'll see how all the moving parts connect. That's coming up next week. So stay tuned and keep exploring.